Hello everyone, my name is Jamie Keith and I wanted to talk about detox symptoms. Yay! Everyone's favorite thing to talk about. There's actually three things that I wanted to talk about. Detox symptoms, what are they? Are they harmful? And what do I do about it? And what if I don't have any detox symptoms or any changes in the beginning? Are the products working for me? And what do my doctor and my son's doctor say when we ask them about Plexus? Those are the three things that I hear the most, so I thought I would do a video and address those things. So detox symptoms. When you're first starting the products, the triplex, all three products have a hand in detoxification. And we're all familiar, even if we don't take medication, we are familiar with how medications work. You have a headache, you take something, it goes away. It's a quick fix. It tends to be a quick fix. And we also know the other side of medication, where there's one or two sentences describing the benefits of the medication, but then there's 3 pages of the warnings and the side effects and the reactions and the dangers of the medication. So with plant-based supplements like Plexus, you have to think the opposite of medication. Okay, so number one, it's not a quick fix. It takes time to heal and balance the gut and the body before you see the results. And also on the other side of it, when you have detox symptoms and you have those reactions, it's actually not a reaction like with medication. That's a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. So you have to think the opposite with plant-based supplements. So you kind of have to change your thinking a little bit. With all three of the products, the triplex, most people start off with that. All three have a hand in detoxification, and God has designed our body to detoxify daily. So it's a natural process. Our lungs, our liver, our kidneys, our bloodstream, our digestive system all detoxifies and flushes out those toxins. That's how our body is supposed to work. And a lot of times things get backed up in our liver, our toxins get backed up in our liver and in our digestive system, gets out of balance, and that starts causing problems in our health and even in our weight. It's very difficult to get healthy and feel our best and lose weight when we have toxins backed up in our system and our gut is out of balance. We have good bacteria and bad bacteria in our digestive system, and the good bacteria keeps the bad bacteria in check. It's like an accountability. And when the bad bacteria or the yeast gets out of control and the good bacteria can't keep it under control, it starts causing all kinds of problems. And the longer it goes on and the worse it gets, the more complications we will have in our health. There's over 200 symptoms that can be caused by that. There's diseases, autoimmune diseases, fatigue. There's all kinds of things that happen. So it's very important that our body is working correctly, that we are getting rid of the yeast overgrowth and the toxins that are built up. Plexus helps with that. That's why Plexus is so successful. The Plexus Slim has a prebiotic in it. That prebiotic feeds the good bacteria that's in our digestive system, which is very, very important to have that there. And the ProBio 5 is a probiotic, which most people are very familiar with probiotics. Our probiotic has digestive enzymes, and it also has a beneficial yeast in it that breaks down the hard outer shell of the yeast that's in our gut, the bad yeast. So it prevents overgrowth. So it keeps that in balance. Our BioCleanse is an oxygenated magnesium and a vitamin C, and it also is a gentle cleanse, and it flushes the toxins and the yeast overgrowth out of our system. It cleanses our bloodstream, our digestive system, liver, and kidneys. It's excellent, excellent, and it's gentle, and you can use it daily. Our whole family takes it, including our 7-year-old. So all three of those products will detoxify you, and in the beginning it's getting your body into balance and healthy, and it's starting to get the body into balance, and the yeast overgrowth will start to die and be flushed out, and those toxins will be flushed out, which is a good thing, but sometimes it doesn't feel like a good thing. You can have all kinds of symptoms. There's a whole list of them. the common ones are headache, fatigue, nausea, diarrhea, or constipation. If there's something that you're struggling with, like I struggled with bladder infections because of a kidney blockage that I had, sometimes a bladder infection can be a symptom, or a sinus infection. Those sound terrible, but it's actually a good thing. It's just a reaction, or what happens when your body is flushing out the toxins. And I remember when I was seeing a nutritionist years ago, after high doses of prednisone really hurt my health, she would always tell me, you always feel worse before you feel better. You just got to hang in there through the detox process. Now, me personally, I never have, my detox symptoms are never as bad as my original symptoms, so I never really had a problem with that. But I know some people really, really struggle with that. And I just want to say, it's a good thing. Hang in there. It's kind of like the song that I used to sing to my kids, I'm going line hunting, where the little boy has to go through the gate and over the tree, and then he comes to the river and he goes, you can't go around it, can't go over it, gotta go through it. And then he swims across the river. That's kind of how it is with detox. You can't go around it, you can't avoid it, you gotta go through it. But there are things that you can do to help with the process. The number one thing is start slow. And I always tell my people who start on the products, start slow. You start on a low dose and you slowly increase. And how quickly or how slowly you increase depends on you and how you feel. Some people understand the detox process. They've been through it before and they know how their body's going to react probably. If you don't know, start slow and just see how you're going to feel, slowly increase. And if you have symptoms, mild symptoms that come and go, perfectly okay, perfectly normal, just keep pressing on. If your symptoms are intense and uncomfortable, get yourself to a comfortable level. Maybe stay on a low dose for a longer period of time before increasing. But it's important to continue to stick with the products, continue to increase even if it's slowly. Drink plenty of water. You're supposed to drink at least half your body weight in ounces, if not more, usually between 70 and 100 ounces. I personally drink between 120 and 160 ounces, mainly because I have a very cranky bladder and tend to get bladder infections. And so play with even the water intake. If you're drinking more water but you still have symptoms, drink an extra cup of water and see how that does. You can also take Epsom salt baths. That seems to work. I've never done that before until I did Plexus, especially with my husband, because he has a real hard time with vitamins and supplements in general, with detox and reactions and stuff like that. So we tried it with Plexus, the Epsom salt bath. Amazing. I loved it. I don't know why I didn't try it before. It really works well. And so just remember, start slow. It's not a race to get to the full dose. I know sometimes we're excited, start these products, let's jump in. In fact, I dove in with both feet and I was just going to put up with whatever. And like I said before, my die-off symptoms and detox symptoms are never as bad as my original symptoms. So I've never had a problem with that. That is a temptation, but it is best to start slow. Let your body get a chance to adjust to the products and adjust to the detox. It's going to detox in layers, so you're going to have good and bad days. Maybe you'll have a lot of energy, and then the next day you'll feel tired. Do not be discouraged. Do not give up on the products. Keep drinking the water. Get plenty of rest. If you have a high stress in your life, or you tend to be super, super busy, maybe that's an indication that you need to start slow and increase slowly, because sometimes stress in our lives will make the die-off process a little bit more difficult. And it's my job to help people navigate through the detox and the beginning part. So I will help you remember to take the products, know what a good schedule is for you, help you through any detox symptoms that you may have, and help you remember to drink your water and to figure out how much water it would be good for you. So if you have any questions at all, ask me. Even if you're texting me every day, I don't mind. I love the questions. So it is my job to help. So feel free to, if something comes up, ask me. And if I don't have the answer, I have a team of amazing people who have been doing this for a long time. These are amazing products. Not only have they completely changed my life and my health and my family, especially my youngest son, but there are thousands of people everywhere who are seeing good results. They're able to get healthy, get off medications, and lose the weight that they've been wanting to lose for years and weren't able to. The products are designed to work, and they do work. Navigating through the beginning part can be tricky. The best thing is to continue. Don't give up, hang in there, and be encouraged. You're doing a great thing to balance and heal your body and your gut. And so I just want to encourage you in that. Second thing I wanted to talk about was people were like, I have no detox symptoms and I don't notice any changes. Are these products working for me? And yes, I want to encourage you too. Products are working. Whether you have detox symptoms or not, your body is going through the healing and the balancing and the detoxification phase. We all have problems in our gut no matter how hard we try to stay healthy, whether we're eating healthy or exercising or whatever. There are things in our environment that no matter how hard we try is going to mess us up. And so even if we don't have any symptoms, we still have an imbalance in our digestive system that needs to get into check. And we still have toxins that need to be flushed out. And sometimes we may not notice anything, and that's because our body is working really hard on the inside. Give it time, give it patience, and even if you don't have detox symptoms, it's still very important to drink plenty of water. That helps the products work their best. Drink plenty of water, get the rest you need, take your products, don't quit. The amount of time it takes for people to start seeing the positive results vary. Everyone's different. Everyone's health history is different. Everybody responds differently in the beginning as their body is getting into balance. But if you can give it at least 60 days, and I recommend now that I always said that in my first 60 days, but now that I have been on the products longer, if you could give it 3 to 6 months, that would be ideal. You're not doing a bad thing. If you research every ingredient and research the company, you will know that these products work. They are designed to work. They are healthy and they are awesome. So taking them on a regular basis is a good thing. So you can do it with confidence. And there's a lot of testimonies out there. You can search for testimonies. Another thing I get a lot is another question. What do my doctor and my son's doctor, since we're under regular care and under treatment, what do they say when we ask them about Plexus? Okay, with my son and I, what I do with my whole family is I don't ask if we can take Plexus. I just let them know what we're taking. I always tell them what we're taking, and if I have a change in the supplements and vitamins we're taking, I let them know the change. Our doctors are always fine with it. They just make a note in the chart. And my son's doctor is extremely happy about the results that we are getting with his diabetes and with the Plexus. His symptoms are going away. His blood sugar is much better. His A1C is lower, and he is just doing phenomenal. They are excited. My doctor, my kidney doctor, was the one that really noticed the results because I was seeing him every 6 months. I have had 2 surgeries on my kidney. I have a very cranky bladder because of my kidney problems. And so I was seeing a doctor, a urologist, every 6 months and doing tests. And I saw him 1 month after I started Plexus, and my test results were phenomenal. He said it's like I never had a problem, like nothing ever happened. And I told him I was taking Plexus and what it was doing for me, and he was excited and said, keep doing what you're doing. I don't need to see you again. So both of our doctors are amazed at our results, and there are people everywhere, doctors everywhere, who are excited for their patients who are seeing good results. So I hope this was helpful, and if you have any questions at all, feel free to call me, text me, message me. And I am happy to help you any way I can. I hope you have a good day. Be blessed, be well, and I'm rooting for your success.